is complete. Now, in a few seconds from now that LOX loading is complete, we will clear out that LOX line on the transporter erector, so you will see some venting here.
Ground gas closeouts have started.
And there you can see the venting on your screen. And at T-minus 1 minute, coming up in about 15 seconds, Falcon 9 will be in startup, and the first and second stages will begin to pressurize for launch.
Falcon 9's in startup.
There's that call out. Falcon 9 is in startup. Now we're waiting for the final go for launch in a few seconds here.
Falcon, Starlink, LD is go for launch.
And there is that call out that we are go for launch. So at T-minus 30 seconds, at T-minus 30 seconds, all systems are go for launch. So let's listen into the terminal count and watch as Falcon 9 takes our stack of Starlink satellites into orbit.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Stage 1 chamber pressures are nominal.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
At T plus 40 seconds into flight, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off
Telemetry are nominal.
from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, carrying our stack of Starlink satellites to orbit. Now we are throttling down that first stage in preparation for Max Q. Max Q stands for... And there's that call out for Max Q. This is the largest structural load that the vehicle sees. Now, coming up in about a minute, we'll have 3 events happening within seconds of each other. That'll be main engine cutoff, or MECO, stage separation, and SES-1, or second engine start 1. Now, MECO is where all 9 of the M1D engines shut down, and that slows the vehicle down in preparation.
Vehicle is following a nominal trajectory.
That slows the vehicle down in preparation for the second event, stage separation.
MVAC engine chill has begun.
And stage separation is where the first stage separates from the second stage. First stage will make its way back to Earth, while second stage continues on its journey with SES-1, or second engine start 1. And that's where we light up the MVAC engine, and it will propel the second stage along with the Starlink satellites to orbit. And we're just under 30 seconds away from those 3 events. Again, that is MECO, stage separation, and SES-1. And we've got a really cool view of the first stage and those 9 Merlin 1D engines burning bright.
Stage separation confirmed.
And there you saw MECO and stage separation. On your left-hand screen is the first stage, with the right-hand screen being the second stage. And you can see SES-1, that MVAC engine is now glowing bright red there. And in a few seconds from now, we should have fairing deploy.
Separation confirmed.
And there you can see on your right-hand screen, the fairing has deployed. As a reminder, we will be attempting to recover the fairing halves today with our recovery ships Mystery and Mischief. Now, as Stage 2 heads towards its targeted drop-off orbit, Stage 1 will execute 2 burns in order to make its way back to Earth. The first burn is the entry burn, and that's where 3 of the 9 Merlin 1D engines will reignite, and that'll help slow the vehicle down as it re-enters back into the Earth's atmosphere. The second burn for the first stage, second and final burn, is the landing burn, and this is where a single engine will reignite, and that slows the vehicle down rapidly in order to touch down on that drone ship. Again, we are attempting to land on Of Course I Still Love You, and this will be the 6th attempt for this booster.
Acquisition of signal, Bermuda.
Now on your screen is a live view of that second stage. This is the Merlin vacuum engine. This engine has about 220,500 pounds of thrust in a vacuum. We're just under a minute and a half away from the entry burn on the first stage. Again, the first stage will perform 2 burns. It will be the entry burn and the landing burn. And then just 20 seconds or so after that landing burn has concluded, the second stage will have SECO 1, or second engine cutoff 1. Stage 2 is still on a nominal trajectory. This is carrying our Starlink satellites to their targeted orbit. And we are just about 30 seconds away, or under 30 seconds away, from that entry burn starting up on the first stage. The entry burn will last about 20 seconds long. And again, it will be 3 of the 9 engines reigniting.
Stage 1, FTS is saved.
Stage 1 engine burn started.
And there you can see on your left-hand screen as that view lights up, those 3 engines are burning bright, helping to slow the vehicle down as it enters back into the Earth's atmosphere.
Stage 1 engine burn shut down.
We did have a call out for entry burn conclusion. Stage 2 is still looking nominal. We're just under 30 seconds away from the landing burn beginning on the first stage. Again, we are attempting to land on Of Course I Still Love You for the 6th time for this booster. Got a live view from the drone ship on your left-hand side. We did get a little bright glow, but no longer see a flame there.